ladies and gents, and welcome back to Voodoo, your weekly Universal news and updates. If you don't already know, I make weekly episodes of all the Universal Orlando updates that I can find that week. So, what the heck? Let's start by talking about my first topic. Yeah, some general news. So this week, a good amount of things happened in this topic. The first of which is a new ticket deal. A Black Friday deal was introduced, and the deal is that guests from anywhere across the globe can now purchase a hotel and vacation pack for 40% off. However, the park tickets attached to this deal have a few limitations, including that they only work from Sunday to Thursday, and like most deals, also have blackout dates and other restrictions. Also, something else about this deal is that because it is a Black Friday deal, this is a limited deal and a limited stock is held for this discount. This means that at the time that you are seeing this deal could be sold out, not have a single purchase, or be anywhere in between. So, actually in the park some changes happened too. This week, Universal has added to how they want to enforce their coronavirus safety protocol. This week, signs were placed all around the parks, adding to the ones that were already there, that state that guests must wear a mask at all times unless eating or drinking while stationary. These signs were also paired with audio that is played throughout the parks that states the same thing.
For the health and safety of everyone, face coverings must be worn at all times, fully covering your nose and mouth, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be required to exit the resort. Wash your hands often and thoroughly, cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain social distancing. Thank you for your cooperation.
That recording plays in the parks every 30 minutes. Also this week is a ride opening. This week, the Fast and the Furious Supercharged reopened. It has been closed for, I believe, is 4.5 months now. So it's amazing to see that everyone can ride a party bus with the whole family again. While thinking about rides, I have a bunch of changes on a soon-to-be ride in my next topic. Some construction. So I have some updates all over the park in this one, and I'm going to start with the ride that I just talked about, the VelociCoaster. So this week, the testing that has been happening for a while showed us some different results. Although a bit difficult to see in the video, the VelociCoaster had a rollback this week. This is cool to see, and also confirms that the ride can even have a rollback in the first place. So when this ride is open, just be aware. Another big update that happened here is that around the bypass that connects the Lost Continent and Jurassic Park, the construction walls have been removed. This update does not show us too much we didn't already know. However, we can only hope that on the next busy weekend, the bypass will open, so we can get a cool view of all of the inversions of the ride without all of the construction walls limiting our view. But what is in plain view this week was the Osprey nest that has been started. Yes, the Ospreys are back and at it again. They have started to build another nest too, and don't even seem to care that the ride testing is happening. Also, if you show a side to win this war, vote Team Construction or Team Osprey in the poll in the top right. As for the last update for this coaster, we can see just behind one of the construction walls the top of a kiosk building. This will more than likely be used as a place to redeem or get virtual queues if they do that for this ride like they have for most of the other new rides that they have built. So moving on to the other things that happened in this topic this week, we have the final form of the Forbidden Journey locker expansion. This week they removed the nature-looking fences that stood in front of the building, and now more plants can be seen at the bottom. Like I said, I think that this is the end of the construction process, and it does fit right in. Finally, for construction, the walls around the entrance to the Spider-Man ride have been taken down. and it revealed exactly what I thought it would, which is that the floor in front of the attraction has been fixed. This was previously cracked, but now it is all back to its Spidey self. So that's it for construction, and we can see something that has absolutely nothing to do with construction in my next topic. The bells are ringing and the Who's are singing, so it must mean it's the holidays. So this week a new holiday tour was introduced to the park. It's difficult to explain exactly what it is, so I'm just going to use Universal's words. Take a guided tour of some of Universal Orlando's coolest holiday experiences. Sip a hot cocoa while you meet the Grinch, receive front of the line access to get up close to larger-than-life Macy's balloons and floats, get exclusive access to the holiday tribute store, and enjoy a special viewing of the magic at Christmas of Hogwarts Castle. So the other holiday update I have is that the Blues Brothers in New York now have a special Christmas performance. It matches perfectly with all of the garland and festive decor around them, too. Hey, speaking of perfect, let's talk about what is perfect for all of the foodies out there watching. Yep, some food and restaurants. So this week added some more Christmas-based cuisine. This starts at the snack carts in the parks. The carts around the park that sell drink cups, Slurpees, popcorn, hot dogs, etc. now sell pumpkin spice churros. These churros look amazing, and unlike coming with a normal chocolate dipping sauce like churros normally do, this one comes with a white chocolate sauce instead. Also this week, 2 new food items were added to the Christmas tribute store. These would be Earl's Nutty Rum Nog and Maple Pecan Sticky Buns. So that was the new food brought to the tribute store. But if you want to know more about Universal stores, look no further than my next topic. Merchandise! So this week some stores have reopened. The first is the wizarding travel shop Globus Munda that is located in Diagon Alley. This store reopening is actually a pretty big deal, as it brings back all of the merchandise for this particular store that before this reopening was only seen in the UOAP garage sale. As for reopening, we can see a store that hasn't been closed for quite as long. This is the Williams Prop Shop. It opens again this weekend, bellowing guests to come see what it has for sale. The store opened last weekend and the weekend before that, and it is predicted that this will happen again next weekend. As for new merchandise, we can start by going to the Tribute store. Here, a new Earl the Squirrel ornament is available, and it is the first step to filling the Earl the Squirrel merch void that is in most Uni fans' heart right now. As for other new merch, the rest of this can be found in the random areas around the parks. The first is a retro pin that looks an awful lot like the 30th anniversary pin that is in the photo right next to it, except it doesn't have the 30th anniversary text that the other pin does have. Also new is a long-sleeve shirt that is themed to the Universal Holiday Experience featuring Macy's balloons. The end of this topic is the online store. Here they have added a retro cap and 3 different new E.T. plushes. So that's all of the news and updates that I could find in Universal Studios Florida this week. It seems that Uni wanted to overload me last week and give me nothing this week, so sorry if this is a shorter video than normal. If you like my content, be sure to leave a like and or subscribe. It is free. Also, if you celebrate it, happy Thanksgiving. But now that all of that is said and done, so is my work here. So this is Wunu, signing off.